where N1FM lives is a top secret.
Dog, rather.
What is that different from the radio?
Tom, I don't care. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I said the town you live in. I didn't register. I didn't give out the address. Okay, Tom. Okay. Everything's a secret. He's afraid of somebody coming to his house. Unbelievable.
No, I'm not afraid, dog. I'm not afraid. But listen, if you can find my house, again, I've told anybody I'll leave your name at the gate. But here's the thing. I'm not afraid of anything, dog. And what exactly are some of the geek hams going to do when they get here? See, that's the thing. They can know where I live and all that stuff. But dog, you gave me a promise. I've got the email. I've got the email of what you said, what your promises were, because you want to send me a QSL card, dog. I mean, it was kind of an exchange. I said, okay, all right, the guy, I'd love to have his QSL card, so I gave you my home address. And here you are. The location where I live in the middle of the What the hell's the matter with you?
All right, Tom. I didn't give out your address. I didn't know that where you live physically in the domicile was a top secret. I apologize for that.
Well, he put a picture of my
I did not mean to give out the city. I shouldn't. I didn't give out that you live at 1234 ABC Way. That's what I meant. But okay, I stand corrected. But anyway, let's get over it. I want to check in with you in 10 years, Tom. 10 years. I want to see where I guess within 10 years your son will be an executive in Benton, Arkansas at the Walmart headquarters. So we'll check back on this in a decade.
I have told you that, my son doesn't work for Walmart. What I'm telling you is there are many people that
take this time to wish everyone a happy winter solstice.
Work their way up the ladder and they've done quite well, and they live and they can feed their family.
I don't care.
KB3 this year. Thank you.
That's simply not the case.
The data don't support that. The non-college graduate does far worse than the college graduate nationwide. You're just dreaming. Anyway, Tom, take your family and put them back in the box, and let's never again get them out. I know you love your family. Everybody loves their family.
You gotta thank Spring. That's the thing.
Family.
Thank you.
Okay, why are we playing dumbass tapes? Dog.
WA4, no.
I didn't mention anything about my family today. You brought the family up, so if you want to put my family in the box, maybe you should do that, over. All right, the dumbass playing the tape of me. If you're going to do that, at least do really good MP3s and feed it to the balance modulator. That's some bullshit recording right there.
All right, fellas, enjoying this party here. N9FRE's website.
Worked their way up the ladder, and they've done quite well.
Good looking website, good looking station. Look at that station.
Something matters.
Yeah, there's nothing bad about Walmart. And you can go any company. Listen, you can
need an instant replay. Thank you.
have a college degree, and you can work in the customer care center on a phone bank, okay? And that's the way it really is. That's the truth of the matter. There are a lot of these people going in the entry level, and you can work as hard as you want to, and you can go
Tom
as
is
far as
glorifying working at Walmart. All of you listening,
that untapped potential sometimes.
listen to Tom.
But dog makes it sound like just because you have a high school diploma, you can't get out there and support your family and make a lot of money. That's simply not true.
Okay, those of you that want, listen to Tom's good advice. He's giving you some good advice. Do not let your kids pursue education at an advanced level.
True.
Look for the dying union jobs that are high paid, entry level and the like. Anyway, Tom, you and I just see it differently. You live in a world that I don't live in. You know, yesterday I heard WU9W in here. He was talking about the coast, the coast. He said New York and California, and he was dismissing, and he said they were elites, etc. Here's the deal: the work and the jobs and the high skills and the high employment are in several sectors: Boston, New York, Washington D.C., Silicon Valley, Houston, and Seattle. That's where all the big-time knowledge worker jobs are. Yeah, there's a few in Columbus, Ohio. There's some in Raleigh, Durham.
Dirty needles, junkies only.
Arizona. But for the most part, the coasts are where the educated, where the affluent live. I got a real chuckle out of it. California is the 8th largest economy in the world, but the uneducated, like W9W and others, are afraid of that world. It's a world they don't know anything about. They always have to go to the back door, and they'll never, ever be able to walk with their shoulders held high among that class of people. WA4D.
WA4D at 1FM. Again, you're putting words in my mouth. I never said tell your kids not to go to college. If your kids want to go to college, you support them and let them go. You support them either by, with financial and also, just being by their side through the process. Anybody that wants to go to college should and can go to college. Anybody that does not want to go to college, they don't have to go to college. And this bullshit, listen, I know people with college degrees that are on the dole. They can't make a living with
Yes,
college.
Tom. Yes, there's. You've made that point over and over. See, this is what Tom does.
4-year college degrees, dog, okay? But the thing is, people out there getting liberal arts degrees that can't find a damn job. So college education and you're going to go farther is absolutely 100% bullshit.
WA4D.
If you're a high school diploma guy, how many kids have you got, you can make as much money as you want.
Yeah, I have six
Your ambition will take you. I know people with college degrees that sit around at home, and all they do is just sit around all day long, complain about the world. And there are people out there hustling that are feeding their families, and that's what it counts. That's where it counts, dog. Can they feed their families with that college degree or that high school diploma? I'm telling you, you can do both in 1FM.
Okay, keep on believing it. Take that advice. Go look at the data. Tom is a nice guy, but he's repetitive. He says the same thing. He doesn't take notes when he does it. He's not a thinker or a note taker. Tom is a narcissist, and he can only say the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah, and over and over. Yeah, over and over and over. If you're not in the military, if you don't have a college. How long have we been hearing that, dog? How many years have we been here? You put down people that didn't serve in the military, don't have college. Over and over and
question. I hear you
you would say.
disparaging N1FM's children. How many of you got
No. N1FM brought
If you
his
take an
kid
idiot and
into
educate
it.
him, all you have is an educated idiot.
N1FM brought his kid into it. I didn't. He did.
Bullshit. I brought my kid into it 2 freaking weeks ago, and I was giving you the comparison of 3 kids with 3 different education levels. One has a law degree, one has a master's, or one has a high school diploma. The one with the high school diploma's got a 401k and health benefits.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, who's the smarter kid?
I didn't say your kid wasn't smart. I didn't say your kid wasn't smart. Why? I didn't say that. I don't disrespect the
You
kid.
see
I
how he twists?
disrespect
Dog.
your point of view.
Dog.
That career path is a respectable one in the 21st century. I just don't buy it.
Dog, I never said you said that. See, you're twisting my words. I said I have 3 kids with 3 different education levels, and the one that has the high school diploma has the health benefits, and he's got the matching 401, and he's thinking about his future. That's what it's all about, dog. The kids today that get their law degrees, first of all, they're already $100,000 in debt.
I know.
I got one kid with a college master's degree in marketing.
It's only about money, Tom.
One with a high school that's 24, and he's thinking about his future with a 401k. Now, who's the smarter kid there, over?
Tom, I don't care about your kids. Why do you keep bringing them up?
I care about my kids, dog. I don't give a damn if you care. I'm telling you about my kids. You can choose to listen to that. You can choose to ignore it. I'm giving you the reality of it. If you can take somebody and give them a damn PhD and they're $200,000 in debt because they want to have a doctorate degree, it doesn't mean a damn thing if they got to spend the next 20 years taking out of their family table food to pay for the damn education. It doesn't mean anything.
Okay, Tom.
It doesn't mean a goddamn thing.
That's great. Tom, I'm putting you on the do not call list. You're officially now back into the Tom is too boring to talk to
class, and I know this because my son knows this. They'll apply for a class, take out the student loan for those 3 credits, and then they'll cancel the class and they've already collected the money. They're morons.
Garbage, W4EMP.
Hey, dog. Again, I'm just telling you.
I hear you down there at EMT.
For not having a degree or not serving military. Doesn't make you an honorable person there. That doesn't mean he served his country, but did he serve his country honorably? And everybody's different, and we know some bad apples in that arena.
Well, of course there are. There are a lot of duds that were in the military.
So it doesn't mean anything.
I agree. Totally, I agree. But see, Tom, you don't know anything about civic responsibility. You were a government worker, and you were on. That's like being on the dole. WA4 Dog on the radio.
My pension was self-funded.
I heard that small economically challenged station in Atlanta.
Okay, dog. Yeah, you think I'm on the dole, but again, I pay 8% of my salary along with my brother. It's $1,000.
Oh my God! Now it's his brother.
Frequency in use is the frequency in use.
Now it's N1 FM's brother.
Do the math on that. It's funded by my fellow brother. And I did a volunteer 457 plan, dog.
Oh my God! He's reading us his resume.
Salary for 25 years to make sure I had a stable pension there. So it's okay, dog, but you believe what you want if you think it's on the dole.
Oh my God! First he brings his son, then he brings his father. Now his brother is in the discussion.
Dog, if you don't like I'm sorry you don't like the information I give, but listen, I don't have your phone number, dog, so here's what I'm going to do. Always in the future, and I'll ask you, is it okay to talk about my kids? Is it okay to talk about my job? Is it okay to throw this out there, dog? Because apparently you are very narrow in what somebody can tell you. I'm going to bring forth articles to
Now, you've never been in an academic discussion, Tom. You don't know how to make the argument with facts, with analysis, with data, with rhetorical argument, Tom. You're not very bright. You're just a guy that said, "Hello, ma'am, did he hit you in the head?" Or "Did you see the suspect run around the house?" You're not very analytical, Tom.
It's on my degree. How did I get those academic honors?
Tom, academic honors like military medals. Some of them mean something, some of them don't. So what?
My degree, dog.
WA4 Dog with Tom, N1 FM. Gentlemen, this is the last transmission I'll make to N1 FM. N1 FM is on the I'm so boring and self-absorbed, narcissistically love. I'm not worthy of talking with the dog. WA4D clear with N1 FM.
Yeah, okay, dog. Just remember, academic pedigree does not win the arguments out there. So many people actually own you.
All right, gentlemen, 2RZ. Anybody else? Come on. Tom likes to come in and talk and talk and talk about
Wait a minute now.
Come on in here. Somebody else new. We're tired of Tom.
Are you going to tell me that you're going to choose not to talk to me and say anybody else? Or is that what you're saying? Because I guarantee you, dog, the ratings are very high on 7.2. The ratings are very The nets are pretty much closed now until probably 1,700 local. So you're just gonna sit here and say, no, N1 FM, this is a Yahoo chat room. This is a Facebook private page. You can't talk anymore, N1 FM.
No, I didn't say you can't talk. I said I'm not talking with you.
Well, why not? Are you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. You're just a waste of time.
That's not nice. You know why? You you know why I'm a waste of time for you, dog? Do you know? Okay, here's the real story.
Oh, man.
I'm a waste of time for you because you know. Show him some love, dog. Stuff it's right.
Yeah, I hear KBATQM out there squealing.
With somebody that has less
Drool.
they make less money than you, so that you can just sit there and talk down to them and how bad their life is. They just stick the muzzle in their mouth and end it. I mean, that's what you want to do.
Great job, Bear.
You're doing a great job. Now, there's a guy right there. You never put him down. You never put him down for pushing a lawnmower.
He's a smart guy.
Oh, so the guy with no college, now Donnie's got no college. A guy with no college pushes a lawnmower. Now, you consider that smart. Well, there you go. I think you're starting to see the light.
Boy, listen to that AC hum. I think that donkey hit Edna so hard he knocked a cap off that power supply.
Uh-oh. I hear you over there, Jimmy O'Brien. We're too close, but I hear you on backscatter.
Hello over there, Tom. You're leaving very heavy hints here at my receiver, W4AMP.
I hear you, AMP. I hear you. It's just, they're playing music and we're ground wave.
Bill Gates is south.
Well, I'm not trying to do a great job. I'm just making observations.
That dog on that Windows computer you use every day there. Bill Gates didn't finish college here. Do you think he's a bad guy?
How many children do you have, WA4D?
Oh, did I run the dog out? Now, if I ran the dog out, that's like, I get like 5 gold stars for that.
Somebody please tell Tom I don't hate him. I don't dislike him. He's just
They
not
don't need to tell me. How are they
interesting.
going to tell me when I got a bigger signal to you? Over.
That's okay, too. That's fine. Tom, somebody tell Tom
No,
I
nobody needs to
find
tell
him
Tom
to be a waste of time.
But since you're putting down people with lower education levels, again, like somebody just mentioned, I forgot all about it. Bill Gates does not have any college. Bill Gates is not a college graduate, but he's using his product there, and he's a multi-billionaire there. What do you think about that, dog? A guy with a high school education, a multi-billionaire there. Over.
How many children does WA4D, W4AMP? How many children have you got there, WA4D?
Well, that's a good question Jimmy O'Brien brings up there. What are the education levels of your children there, dog?
Dog, you're doing a great job.
There you go. Thanks. I knew I'd get that in there.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them out there, N4TAT. Look, these guys are threatened by education. I'm not putting down uneducated people. I'm putting down those that advocate it. I'm putting down those that are proud of their ignorance. This is what I call the triumph of ignorance on 72.
He does it every day. Every day you put down people with less education. What are you talking about?
And you're going to be in jail.
Keep all you in the mobile.
There you are you in. Bring some civility back to this
The
frequency.
triumph of ignorance right here on 72, where the uneducated are lauded as heroes.
I want to talk to you since you're uneducated.
WA4D.
You're not much different, but Tom, I have a 10th grade education.
Yeah, that's in 4SDG, Hargrove.
And as you smoke a
I am a
cigarette while you're sucking
multimillionaire.
on that oxygen tank and it blows that.
There you go. There's a guy out there with no college and he's a multimillionaire. I'm just telling you, man, you can
All right, Hargrove.
make as much money as you want.
Well, hello to Michael and hello to Tom. And
I don't know.
you're the
How
only
much
two I
time
can hear
has
at
your
the
lungs
moment.
got?
All the little nutlickers as well. Merry Christmas.
Okay, Merry Christmas, Hargrove.
Good to hear you.
Hargrove, I don't talk to N1FM anymore ever again. It's a waste of time. He's not even fun. He's not spontaneous. He's not amusing or witty. He's just a whine.
I
You
don't
can't handle my
know.
intellect, dog. That's why. That's why. You got somebody that stands up to you.
How many babies?
I don't have a Mercedes. I've got a Toyota Highlander Limited.
Came with.
My wife drives a Volvo, but I've got a Highlander.
For Christmas.
Well, my wife did drive a BMW. I turned that thing in because Georgia wanted to penalize me twice there with Welcome to Georgia taxes on it. So I took that up to Chattanooga and gave it back.
Anything. You could barely
I wasn't about to give them $3,000 in
your
taxes.
audio. You don't have much time left on the earth.
Oh boy.
Your
Oh
lungs
boy,
are
Jimmy Jimmy's on you. Hey, I'm going to stand back and listen to this. Jimmy.
Yeah, I want to be like KB8PQM. Get me some guns.
But I do believe Jimmy can own the dog.
If the Petro truck stopped giving blowjobs, then you would have some Christmas money, Obey.
Wow, boy, you guys talking pretty gross talk there, gentlemen. Look, I do want to begin an effort, a campaign to get ham radio out of the Boy Scouts, or vice versa. I don't know which it is, but the hobby needs to get the Boy Scouts and disassociate with them.
You know,
What Boy Scouts?
Well, the trash ham operators as well, the K9 RSY and the other filth. Yeah, I agree.
This is what you sound like.
I'm going to stand by because I think Jimmy's
My God, are we wishing people dead on the frequency now?
Dead man rolling around with a dirty diaper.
People are wishing people dead on the frequency?
Almost there. We don't have to wish for it.
Man, oh man.
You know when you start dying or when you're born. Everybody's dying. Someone's just dying faster than others.
The frequency?
Foreman piece of garbage into FUV. He's about run out of time.
The frequency has had, it's like a breath of fresh air. The frequency has been released from the stranglehold of mediocrity by N1FM.
Face the Grim Reaper. We know you're going to die. We can't wait. We're over here. We're getting a lottery going. What day you're going to kick off. So, go smoke a pack of
Yeah, the guy saying go back to CB, everybody. Please do not insult the CBers like that.
I'll be blunt here. The MP3s of Dan more personality than you.
Damn, son, did you ever take a breath?
Mike can't take a breath. He's on oxygen. COPD. He's been smoking cheap cigarettes for 50 years. He's about to check out. I can't wait.
He's still smoking?
No, I breathe regular. I don't have any problem. I don't smoke. Why?
No, I said, is McGridgeon still smoking?
Well, you're going to jail here in a few days, Mike. Into FUV, you're going to jail in just a few days. All that money you spend to keep you out of there is not going to work. The only way you're not going to jail, Mike, is if that COPD kills you dead, and I'm hoping for that. You know, I don't know what the odds are. I haven't called Vegas. I haven't talked to a bookie yet, but I'd say the odds you're going to die are pretty high.
Well, we do have a one-on-one chance.
Happen to your family, this frequency in the world is for Mike McGridgeon's lungs to fill up with fluid and pus, and for you to die a miserable, painful, awful death. I mean that sincerely, with the best wishes for the holiday season, Mike. I hope your lungs fill up with pus and you die. Over?
I think the last time the cops are at your house, Jimmy.
Well, I mean, what's he going to do? Meet up at the Orlando Hemp Fest and come from behind and knock me over?
You're going to jail in a few days, convict. You're a convict.
Well, he's right. McGridgeon is I don't know, man. I tried to tell you to leave that person alone. You didn't take you one of them. I said it ad nauseum.
More because
leave that person alone. Quit stalking them and quit calling your boss at work. And then you divide the judge's orders down. The judge is just smacking you around, and you're spending thousands of dollars on an
So let me recap. The chloramine piece of garbage from Kodak, Tennessee that has been jamming this frequency for the last 5 years is suffering from COPD.
Guy from New Jersey tells a Tennessee
So
judge.
stupid. Maybe it's because his lungs can't get enough oxygen to his blood. Maybe part of his brain is dead from it. But anyway, that Corman piece of garbage, the stalker into FUV, the convicted felon, Michael McGridgeon, is in here making comments, which it takes a lot of effort for him because he could barely talk. He's got a big oxygen tank.
N1FM checked out, as you guys heard, but he's still here.
I sincerely hope, and this is from my heart now, this is not
listen to me.
this is not anger, this is not retribution, this is straight from my heart, Mike McGridgeon. I hope you die in a big puddle of pus and slime soon. I hope it's painful, and I hope it happens soon. That's all I've got. W4AMP. I'm clear with you. You're dismissed.
There you go, Jimmy. Jimmy's pretty blunt. That's what I like about Jim.
Christmas dinner.
I can hear you on
Go
backscatter,
back
Jimmy.
to the MP3s and the Oxygen, Mike. They got more personality. You know, recordings of Dan have more personality than you've ever had in your entire life.
He's got your doing it.
Does everybody know that N2FUV's son
Dan's recording.
shook a Bobby so hard up there? That's what they're saying. His son, the boy he raised, he shook a baby so hard he gave it brain damage.
Everybody's trying to get us in trouble
That's
with
Mike
LCC.
McGridgeon. Does everybody know
WA4D.
McGridgeon has been convicted of felony
Yes, he
stalking
has. He is
of
convicted.
other amateurs that use this very frequency? Does everybody
He's a
know
Quarmer.
that Mike McGridgeon
And a stalker.
N2FUV has been jamming this frequency constantly for the last 5 years?
That's right.
I don't know. Does everybody know that? I think that's more of a pressing issue, Mike. You sit here all day. You know, you
Yeah,
don't
what
have
about
much
that,
time
Mike?
left in the world. You know, we all know you're going to die any minute now. You've got 1 foot on a banana and 1 foot in the grave, and you spend all your waking time jamming this frequency with recordings of Dan. You know, you must really love Dan to play recordings of him all day.
He'll be in the
Dan's
chapel of the
kind of a
county
nice
jail.
guy. You know, if you were to call him up and ask him out on a date, buy him a drink, he might go out with you.
I have sinned in this here.
Wow. Mike McGridgeon's doing that?
Well, yeah. I mean, everybody knows it. He plays those stupid recordings all day long while he's sitting over there hitting his oxygen
Dude, why are
tank
you
and,
doing mic adjustments
you
now?
know, hot boxing a pack of cheap Marlboros. I mean, it's really pathetic.
Listen, Mom.
You know, it's pretty bad, Mike. You know, you don't have any personality in you whatsoever.
and your old
You know, recordings of other humans have more personality than you do. I don't really think you should wait until the lungs fill up, Mike. I think you should just go ahead and take
Taking out
yourself out.
ladies. Your mother was
Yeah,
one
we're
of those
tired of the
ladies.
misery. I'm sure
And you
you're
should
Jimmy, lean it into the mic.
Good Lord, you know, you keep putting that donkey on top of Edna. How long do you think Edna will take that donkey humping her? Over? There he goes.
Dude, I'm playing the guitar.
Just a little personality. He can play recordings of other people because he brings nothing to the plate. He brings nothing to the plate whatsoever. Well,
Mike, listen, when they book you into the county jail for the 10 to 30 days you're supposed to serve while you're out on appeal,
and a good
they'll let you keep your Velcro shoes
Mike
or those
McGridgeon.
rings.
I hope you die in a puddle of slime, and I hope you suffer mightily. That's all I've got, everybody. Have a good day, W4AMP.
And 1FM, I hear you, Jimmy.
You too, Tom. Have a good one.
Boy, I don't want you to be mad at me.
No, I'm not mad. I'm happy.
Jimmy, I get where you're coming
If
from
I was
because
mad,
he
you'd know.
is convicted and it's amateur radio related. So as soon as he's done with his appeal, I wonder if the FCC should know that he's got a conviction that is ham radio related. Well, if it's a misdemeanor and it's radio related, they can pull his ticket.
Come home with a
Well,
nigger.
I got worried pulling a ticket for a guy that's about dead. Listen to him. He can barely talk. He's got COPD. His lungs are full of
See, that's what
slime, and
makes
so is his
O'Brien
mind.
so mad. His son come home with a nigger girlfriend.
Well, yeah, you got a point there. But then what happens is, then it becomes a felonious issue, because now if the FCC pulls his ticket and he still transmits, boy, the Department of Justice gets involved in that one, even as busy
My
as they
friends
are.
Ren and Stimpy would say.
Hey, McGurchin, they're all ADA compliant at the county jail. You can take your rascal scooter and your Velcro shoes in.
Puddle of slime.
You're doing a good job, Jimmy. You're doing a good job.
Thank you. You're doing a good job there too, Tom Watley. And I don't know why WA4D went after your fine family, but I'm curious how many children WA4D has, and I'm not sure, but I don't think he has any. Everybody
bastard,
have
you
a
killed
good day. It's W4AMP.
What about that dog? How many kids you put through school, dog?
I love this ham radio stuff.
Yeah, dog is mad. You know, hey, dog, you do realize this, I think we figured out we have the same great-great-grandfather. You know, you're actually picking on your cousins. What's the
That's
matter
right.
with you?
Treasure these contacts as you can.
I'm embarrassed that dog and I have the same surname.
That's going to be the noise out of Kodak Tennessee.
He must get that from the other teams there, because you know, on my side, we don't put down people with you know, lower education, because there's some hard-working folk out there that feed their family, man. And shame on the dog. Shame on the dog there for putting down hard-working people that they make ends meet, they pay their bills, and they're not $100,000 in college debt. Hey, dog, let me ask you, did you get a degree? Did you have to go out and get a college degree to carry that 50-pound camera on your shoulder all those years? Just curious.
Let the dogs out.
Yeah, he was a photojournalist for the networks.
They didn't allow him on the field. He just operated that blow about and camera in the studio.
Well, I'm not putting him down for his education, because it's not like my call sign is WA4D.
What network did he work for?
I know he's just, well, you know what? Now, see here, I scolded him for his personal information on me, weaponizing it. I won't say where he worked, even though that wouldn't be nice to me.
ABC.
Yeah, I don't know where he worked. Personally, I don't care, but I just think that, you know, you have to think about that. Did you need a college degree to hold a camera up? Or could you have gone to, like, the technical Browns Institute of Broadcasting there and done the same thing and get a job?
They get one of them communications diplomas like they did the football players.
Hey, McGridgian, we're through talking. You can put the donkey back on top of Edna now.
I changed my mind. You be quiet up there in Canada. You just listen.
Aflac.
That's Ron.
Aflac, eh?
You be quiet up there, Ron. You're in Canada. You just listen to the Americans.
He stretches that 50 watts for as much as he can get.
Well, I tell you what, that dude does do good for low power.
Yeah, I was going to say, Ron, if you speak a little louder, you get an extra S unit.
Even Aflac has more personality than McGridgian.
Well, that's true.
McGurchin is truly a psychic.
Oink, oink.
That's it. You know, Ron doesn't have any power. He's only got 50 watts, but he's got a sparkling personality.
Oh, you see that? Every time he yells, he goes from an S3 to an S4. I'm telling you, when you yell into your mic, you get an extra S unit. Oh, yeah, it's almost to the bottom of the hour here. I'll do it early in 1FM.
W4AMP, and you're not.
Please check out the website www.ve7kfm.com. To find out more about the Canadian fruitcake, please go to www.ve7kfm.com.
Hey, Dan, McGridgeon actually unhooked his oxygen mask and cussed me directly today.
With an actual communications degree and worked behind the anchor desk. That's right. Yeah, she was a friend of mine. Her husband and I were good friends. He was a pro hockey player that took too many sticks to the knees.
Hey?
I always had a thing about those hockey players that if they can fight on skates, they're probably pretty good fighters in their shoes.
Real good fighters in their shoes.
I'm telling you, man.
I think I saw a picture of Dan with the Stanley Cup, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
That is correct.
That's cool, man. I like that.
Yeah, I heard poor little Skitty out there gurgling and gasping and trying to talk there. Gave him some pretty good advice there. I'd go back to the K9RSY recordings or the Jackass there, old boy, because your gurgling and gasping is, well, to be quite honest with you, it's kind of pitiful.
Yeah, you know, I was kind of hard on him. You know, a lot of people don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I did send him a carton of Marlboro Blacks for Christmas.
I sent him a bar of lava soap, which I took a drill, and I drilled a hole in one end of it, and I put a Kevlar Epstein neck piece on the end of it there, just in case he couldn't take that whole 10 days.
Oh, yeah, well, he didn't have the courage to do that, you know.
Dan, you're making me laugh.
He could always just put a rope around his neck and just hop out of that scooter.
You should have seen this beast whale on this 125-pound maximum load scooter. Tried to run that baby up a 1-inch curve and fall over like the tricycle and laugh in. I mean, you would die.
I bet those tires are made out of titanium.
Hey, you know what? You know what's funny about this? How many people he threatened to kick their ass, and then you look at that picture of him getting on his, motorboating on the scooter through the courthouse. Well, what's funny is, if you again, I would never make fun of somebody's personal, physical, issues, but since he likes to threaten to beat people up, when you look at that body, doesn't it look like a grape with some coming out of it?
Weevils and waffles, they don't fall down. I watched them fall down.
Yeah, I like the Velcro shoes. That was a very cool fashion accessory.
I've challenged that. If you're a police officer for a year, that means 6 months of that was in the academy, and you were in training for another 6 months. I don't think he was solo, and I don't think he shot anybody. But how the hell could that body shoot anybody?
The thing is, there was only like 40 people.
Well, you know, looking at it,
by the way,
I'm sure he could just lift his arms up
making
and
the offer
probably kill a few outright.
78.51. I'll give you, provided you're a non-smoker and you got the original boxes, I've lowered my offer because I know you may be hurting for money now. You got to pay this attorney to stay out of jail. 78.51. How about 5,000?
I'm just glad the Knox County Jail is fully ADA compliant.
I'm just telling you, 78.51, because the 79ers are only going for about 3,500 to 4,000, 78.51, and third generation. I'll give you $5,000 for it if you have the boxes. That way you can pay your attorney. Nothing? What, 12,000? Oh, 1,200.
Well, you got to realize that's scooter's worth a little more than the list price because it's got the optional oxygen tank attachment.
Well, here's what you do. You go to the U-Haul store and you buy the cardboard box that say U-Haul on it, and you write ICOM on it. Yeah, that'll be his box. It's an imaginary radio, but he can have an actual box. Right, ICOM on the U-Haul cardboard. I don't know.
I think the donkey knocked the amplifier off the table last time.
How you doing? The most annoying voice on having the radio today, Ron.
Somebody tell me on the phone. Yeah, it seems like you're kind of hard on the guy, but let me tell you something. I've got tapes at 3843, 14313 for years. Him without anything of call sign until he got exposed by somebody that was selling an amplifier at 3843. And it was, I forget how that worked out, but his call sign got exposed. But for years, he was out there taunting people and giving them a hard time with that splatter, cranked up audio. I got no sympathy for the guy. I do. I hope he serves every day in jail. In fact, here's the thing. I hope that original 10-day, he got convicted for 30 days and 10 days incarceration. I hope the judge is pissed when he has to go back. If they send it back to the lower court, that the lower court actually does the full 30 days in lockup. I wish him ill will on that. I do. I hope he spends a full 30 days with his fat ass. And you know what? He'll get assigned a, what do you call it, a trustee, you know, because I don't think they're going to let the electric scooter nerd into the battery. So they're probably just going to give him a wheelchair, and he'll get a trustee assigned him to push him to the cafeteria, eat his bologna sandwich and his orange juice.
I want to ask a question that somebody can answer. And you better sit with the bald-headed guys with the Nazi tattoos and the teardrops there, buddy, because I don't think that black table's going to want you around.
I don't know if the Aryans are taking Armenia, and that might be a tough sell.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, with his, the N-word that he uses all the time out here, I just think that tape should be sent to, all the prisoners there in lockup there, and then he can hold study on racial relations there. He can be sitting there like Ironside, right? Like Ironside in the orange suit in the middle of the library, and he's got a whole bunch of inmates sitting around him, and he can actually have discussions on race relations.
You better take a 30-day lock back.
Yeah, I think he should have prayer. I think I don't know. But anyway, I'm pretty harsh on him, and I wish him all the failure in the world. All the failure, because of everything he's done for the years out here. He's harassed people, he digs up dirt on people, and then he weaponizes any information he wants. Heck, he even got my financial pedigree and put it out there, but gosh, you know what people said when he put my information out there? Well, it looks like Tom pays his bills, doesn't he? Yeah, that kind of backfired on him.
Well, y'all have fun. I enjoyed it. I got the company. I got one of my sons just pulled up with some of my grandchildren, so I'm going to see what they got going on. Good to hear everybody. I want you to die a horrible, painful death. W4AMP clear. Everybody have a good day.
Thank you later, Jimmy.
Good to hear you on Backscatter, A1FM. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Jimmy. If I don't talk to you, good to hear you.
Where'd you go, Skid Mark? You want a little dessert with that meal you've been fed?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Dan about Stanley. I don't know anything about Stanley. Dan, some query out there wants to know about some guy named Stanley. Whatever happened to him?
Stanley?
I don't know any Stanley.
How's that dude, KB8I? You always thought he was a genius. Claimed he knew David Shopley. Of course, Shopley's first name was William. That's who Stanley is up in Ohio somewhere.
See, there you go. You got all these guys sitting off to the side, these old-timers that just come here after the nets are done, and they're a wealth of information. Thank you, sir.
I don't worry no net. This kind of where I hang out, but that's the man that knows the top hat here every now and then. Talking about every day when he was on about a year ago. What a disgrace the Democrats was, just on and on, so on and so forth. was really
he was a pretty nice guy. He was harmless.
But I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he died or what.
Well, a lot of people died. One of my favorites died just 2 weeks ago, Ed. You know, I really liked Ed. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of sad to hear that he passed away.
And Big John.
And Big John. I like Big John. Your boy Big John came in there band. Did he have a signal? Well, KZ80, I think he ate himself to death. Listen, Mikey was good to use. He was a bulldog, you know. If you had an enemy, he'd take care of him. But boy, if he turned on you, he'd take some flesh. I like Mikey. And by the way, his $23,000 fine, the Department of Justice was not even interested in it before he died. I don't think so. I think the dog will get over it. He just doesn't like it when anybody slaps him back with intellect. I didn't give him a whipping. I just, you know, what happens is, you know, I don't bow down to him just because the dog says you got to put your left leg in your pants first doesn't mean you have to do it, Robert. I liked him a lot. You know, he had that sense of humor, and you know, he could actually insult you and make you laugh. I still like every time he threatened Joe Italiano, and Joe says, you know, that's 892 times you've threatened me there. You know, you're going to get locked up. Yeah, he would actually get out here and say, you know, Joe, I just got this urge to kill you. And he says, hey, you threatening me again? He says, no, I didn't say I was going to kill you. I just have this urge to kill you. Right. Yeah, having an urge to kill somebody is not the same as threatening to kill somebody, I guess. Oh, God, yeah, it was so funny. I don't know. I really miss him. I do. I miss him. By the way, I hope the dog, you know, he sent me his QSL card last month. I hope he doesn't want it back. I'm surprised. I'm looking for an email on that. Well, I'm in 1FM at ARRL.net, and, you know, whatever. I don't hide that email because hell, it's on QRZ, but I do have filters turned on at ARRL, and sometimes when stupid people want to come in there, I can block them at the server. It's kind of nice. When you got, what is it, like 19, 20 counties are taking on the governor up there for that wackadoodle law they're trying to put through? orders to send in the National Guard to enforce gun laws in that state, which I've heard that threat also. Well, you know what's going to happen is President Trump will say, not so fast there, Mr. Governor. He's going to sit there and federalize those troops and tell them no. National Guard's not going to do it. I've got that national carry, so I've got a federal I can carry anywhere. You know, they fly the U.S. flag, but military installations, and of all stupid places, schools. You figure schools, you want a guy like me to actually carry, but no, they just, you know, they're a soft target zone, and the guys that actually want to kill people just walk past no gun signs. Like, remember the Cub Scout? When I was in Cub Scout, I was a Cub Scout, and they wouldn't let me in the Boy Scouts because I was too rowdy as a Cub Scout. But, you know, remember the little Cub Scout knives there with the wolf on it? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, you could carry that in school all day long back then. Do my best to do my duty to guide my country and obey the laws of the pack. Yeah, I remember that. That was 50 years ago. Yeah, what was that, Mike? Yeah. I'm trying to think how far I got. I know I got my Bobcat badge and I did some stupid stuff. I think the Bobcat badge, you actually use that, to get that, you actually use that to memorize the motto and then repeat it with your two fingers up.
Jerry was the Eagle Scout, of course.
Well, he was an Eagle Scout in the ROTC.
Would have been fun, that Civil Air Patrol.
Hey, my son just got in from Florida. Let me go upstairs. I'll catch y'all later in one of them.
Catch you later, you cotton picker. W-U-9-W. Yep, I got lucky. I got a break. My daughter decided to go with the old lady, so they're going to go do the shopping, and they'll just have a walk. All right there, Mike. Take it easy. And the dog gets to sit at home here, so it's a wonderful day in Indiana. Good hearing you. I was just saying by the mic down there in Florida there. Go ahead. Roger that.
Yazoo and ICOM out of business. I guarantee you 10 years, there won't be nothing but Chinese radios.
My call sign's N4SDG. Hey, Bob. Oh, I really wish you'd get a signal that would hold in all the time. I just was going to ask the question, if you want to run more power than the law requires, not the law, but the rules and regulations is not the law. I mean, if you want to run more power than the rules and regulations allow, can you do that if you ask for permission first in 4SDG?
It's all in the antenna. And Bob's signal has nothing to do with him being able to keep the signal on. The problem lies within you not being able to hear a signal on. K9RSY.
Yeah, well, this is true, too. I got bacon frying in the frying pan. Bad, Dan. You wouldn't believe how bad this crap is. K9RSY and 4SDG.
Well, I'm just saying you can't blame the inadequacies of your reception ability on Bob. I've been listening to Bob talk non-stop the whole time. I got him consistently 15, 20 since he turned his radio on this morning. I mean, that has nothing to do with how much power he's and how you receive signals. And I've received Bob the whole time he's been out there talking. And you're comparing apples to oranges.
He's only about, he'd be 10 over. He's normally about 10 over, sometimes S9, 10 over. And he's always said that his only stride was an S9 signal everywhere. And I see his point, but you got stations out there like me that are fighting QR. I don't know if I want to classify this as QR Nancy, because it is man-made. I got this QRM problem, and yeah, you might have a point there. My antenna is kind of low to the ground. Anyway, K9RSY and 4SDG.
I hear you just fine. By the way, you're 5'8" here in Memphis there, Bob. I'm going to jump out of here, fellas. You have yourself a good day. This is K9RSY. What? Yeah, go ahead.
I spent $700 on noise canceling and DSP on the outboard from Time Wave. It takes care of my problem pretty much, and I'm slap in the middle of the big old city. I'm down here 60 miles outside of Memphis. Boris is over there right outside of Atlanta, and Bob is in Cleveland, Ohio. So I haven't really taken a protractor or anything out to measure the distance difference there, but I hear Bob fine. ID, Bob's still talking in there. I heard you both there together at some points there, but you have a good one there, and I got to go, fellas. I'll catch you a little bit later. Everybody have a great holiday, and that's a Merry Christmas from K9RS. Oh, make that liquor right there. Where's you guys now? Come on in and tell us about your glorious military history there, Donnie, and we'll talk to you later. And Donnie, you're doing a great job reinventing yourself. Actually, it's not a reinvention there. You're actually showing your true colors there, but you have a Merry Christmas too there, Donnie. K9RSY.
Sorry, got some pretty good sales going on at the liquor store there. Good luck.
Yeah, what do you got for sale down there at the drug house there, Donnie? You're going to go down and get you a few little pills of heroin. Oh, have you upgraded to fentanyl now? No, totally asinine twist. For the absolute truth. That's the absolute truth. Now for the absolute truth. Look for TAC flyby. Nobody here wants to talk to you at the road. W4AC. Okay, good luck. Everybody here knows that nobody here wants to talk to you at the road.
Go ahead, Don. Go ahead, Don. Okay, I guess not. S4 TAT, flyby.
Delta Charlie 9 Echo Delta. Don, are you on a drug run or something? Flyby?
Yeah, we hear the expressions, this is S4 TAT. We hear a lot of, the flyover states. Mostly what I hear on my radio is the flyover states. So I use the expression flyover. I'm flying over the flyby states. So I'm flyby over the flyover states. Over. Thank you for being interested. That warms my heart. S4 TAT, over. that thinks that's better, or Jerry, or Bradley, or some of the 5 business operators on here. Over.
The best operator signed off.
Roger, we're just standing by for Bradley, or Jerry, or John. Or Chucky. That's for CAT, flyby.
Yeah, I was talking about Dan and...
What is your call sign, over?
I-812.
Okay, you're a radio tower. You're a Dodge, you're a 0. You're a big fat 0.
I'm not a
CAT.
Either that or just all around idiot. I'm not real sure.